if you're going to watch any of my shows or share any of them, I want to encourage you to share this one. An objective look at Wyoming elections, where we've been, where we're going, new legislation coming in 2026 to address all of these issues that we have in Wyoming. So today we're going to talk about election fraud in Wyoming. We're going to talk about runoffs. We're going to talk about hand counting. We're going to talk about ballot. We're going to talk about extended primaries and more. So where do I stand? Wyoming residents who are U.S. citizens should be the only people voting in Wyoming elections, whether it's local elections or federal elections. Did you know that in Wyoming we already have strict voter ID laws? The Wyoming Constitution already says United States citizens are the only people that can vote in Wyoming elections. The other thing that I want to talk about where I stand before I get into these election issues in Wyoming, and I also want to say something positive about the Secretary of State's office as well, is the issue of crossover voting. Where we flip-flop between Republican and Democrat in order to, mess with results in another party's primary. I'm glad we're addressing crossover voting. So ID and addressing crossover voting, those are two basic principles that I think really we all should get behind. But so what about the rest of this election legislation and this, the stuff that we're told? I'm very, very, very thankful for the Wyoming Secretary of State Grays and his office for all of the voter list maintenance and stuff that they are doing. It is my hope, that we are not removing people from the rolls that should be voting in Wyoming. After all, 60% of us in this state have come here, right? So I hope we're not removing anyone from our voter rolls without knowledge. I'm hoping our local clerks are doing their homework and we're keeping our voter rolls clean. But I do want to applaud that effort, that we're keeping our voter rolls clean and fair in the great state of Wyoming. So, controlling outcomes. So, let's talk about controlling outcomes. And by the way, don't think that this is not happening in Wyoming. We like to say it's not happening in Wyoming. It is. It's happening in Wyoming.